What's going on, guys? Gitchy1230 here with my first ever Q&A session, and this is something that I've been planning for a while, and I only now got around to it, and I hope you guys enjoy this. As you can see, I've got the face cam turned on, and I've got my microphone here, and we're all good to go. So today I'm going to be answering your questions that you guys submitted to me through Twitter regarding Grand Theft Auto 5 and also some personal things about me, and it's going to be a good mix of myself and Grand Theft Auto 5 and things like that. But before we get into that, one thing that I want to mention is that for a future series, I've got an idea, guys, but I need your help. Basically, you would be asking my girlfriend and my sister your questions, things that you wouldn't usually be comfortable asking a girl, you know, something that you wouldn't want to go up to one of your female friends and say, hey, how do you feel about this? So this is where you can submit your questions anonymously if you don't want me to use your name, and it can be anything that you'd want a girl to answer, such as, you know, what do girls think of when a guy does this? Or if it's a relationship question, be like, you know, how do girls feel about this in a relationship? Anything that you would want a girl's opinion on. It can be anything at all. That's really what we're getting at, and it's going to give you a look inside the minds of two honest girls who have differing opinions. And my cat is meowing in the background. Wow, that's a loud meow. Anyways, yeah, so submit your questions that you would maybe like my sister and my girlfriend to answer, and they can, like I said, be about anything. Anything that you'd want a girl's perspective on that you wouldn't usually get to hear about, maybe because you're too uncomfortable to ask, or anything like that. So without any further ado, why don't we get into it? The first question here is submitted through Twitter by George, and he said, what was the first GTA you played on, and how old were you at the time? Also, what console was it on? So, that's a good question. The first GTA that I ever played was Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 3 was the first one ever, and before that, I didn't really even know what Grand Theft Auto was, and I played it, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. And I was probably around the age of 10 or 11 at the time, and my dad was really hesitant to let me play it, but he decided to let me do it because, you know, I was a pretty normal kid growing up, and he didn't think that it was going to make me go out and do anything crazy. So it was Grand Theft Auto 3, and it was on the PlayStation 2, and I put a lot of hours into that game. That was a fun one. And that really got me started on the whole Grand Theft Auto thing. So, next question is, Gitchy1230, how did you come up with your name Gitchy1230? And that's from Swag Daddy Mo. So, that's actually a good question, and I get asked that all the time. And since I get asked that so much, I'm going to answer it in today's Q&A. So basically, my friend and I used to be really big on Halo back in the day. Halo 2 online, Halo 3 online. We took it pretty seriously. We were probably only about like 12 at the time. We weren't pro or anything like that, but it was a fun thing to do for us. So I didn't have my own Xbox at the time, and I didn't even have my own Xbox Live gamer tag thing, so my friend was like, hey, why don't we get you an account and we'll buy Xbox Live? And I said, yeah, sure, and then we can play team doubles. And so before he made me an account, he said, what do you want your name to be? And I said, man, I don't know. At the time, you know, I was like 12. I'm like, make it Gutchy. That's a funny word. Like, what else would a 12-year-old want his gamer tag to be? So he was like, oh, okay. So I went upstairs, and I think I went upstairs to get a glass of water or something. I don't know why I went up there, but I came back down. He said, okay, I'm done making your name. And I look at the TV, and I'm like, dude, that's not Gutchy. That says Gitchy. And he's like, what? I'm like, look, you forgot the U. There's no U. That says Gitchy. And he's like, oh, man. And so he just added the numbers 1230. Coincidentally, I didn't tell him to do that. And so it started as a mistake, but it actually became something that stuck. And that kind of became my gaming alias, I guess. And that's what you guys know me as now. And that's the story on that. Hopefully that'll, you know, get people to ask that a little less. Not that I mind, but... Next question's from Ian. Gitchy1230, when and why did you start YouTube? Ian, that is a good question. I started YouTube about 5 years ago, and why I started it, I didn't really have a reason. I was at my cousin's house one day, my cousin Ryan, that some of you guys are familiar with, and I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. You might be able to, I'm not sure, but she's meowing like crazy. Anyways... we had a camcorder at his house one day, just a handheld camcorder, and we sat in front of the TV like this, as still as we could, and we propped up our shoulders so we could hold it as still as possible, and we recorded ourselves playing Grand Theft Auto 4, and we were pushing people off ledges, and that was pretty funny. It ended up getting a few 100,000 views, like 300,000, and I just went from there. It's like, you know what, this is actually getting some views, and then I explored the realm of Grand Theft Auto 5, and that caught on, and I rolled with it, and then here I am today. Next question is from Nits Mystic, and they said, do you like music? If so, what genre? I love music. I am a big musician myself. Well, I don't want to say big musician. That makes me sound all, oh yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But, I play a few instruments. I play the guitar. I play the bass. In fact, hold on, let me step out of the camera real quick. Here's my acoustic electric guitar that I actually recently restrung, so I haven't cut the chords yet, or the strings. And so anyways, I play the guitar, I play the piano, I play some of the drums, a little bit of the bass. I played trumpet for 5 years in middle school, and I'm quite musical. I guess I will say that about myself. And my favorite bands really, they ranged from anything to anything. I mean, I like anything from the Beatles to Pink Floyd to a lot of hip-hop. What are some hip-hop artists I like? Jurassic 5, some contemporary rap as well, 21 Pilots, Ween. When I was younger, I liked Nickelback. I don't know what I was thinking. Those were some dark days in my life. Nickelback is not something I like now. But anyways, pretty much anything that isn't screamo, like really hardcore screaming. I really like some System of a Down. I like jazz a lot, hip hop. Some of you guys might be familiar with Nujabes in the hip hop realm and stuff like that. So yes. Next question is from LS263. What job would you like to do when you've graduated from high school? Will you ever make a second YouTube channel for other games? Well, you got two questions there. What job would I like? Man, that's hard, because honestly right now I'm going to college for business, and I have no idea what I want to do with that business degree if I even end up sticking with it. So I can't answer your first question. My dream job would just to be do YouTube as long as I can. As of now, I'm able to, which is awesome, but I don't know, none of us know what's going to happen with YouTube in the future. Hopefully it'll stick around forever, but, we don't really know for sure. And the second question, will you ever make a second YouTube channel for other games? As of now, no. A lot of people make other channels. They make vlog channels and Let's Play channels and Minecraft channels, and honestly, I don't see the point. I really don't see the point in doing that. If I upload a video that you don't want to watch that isn't Grand Theft Auto, and it's a vlog, let's say, don't click it. Just like that. I'm not going to flood your newsfeed with 30 vlogs in a row. So if there's one video that you don't want to watch, just let it go, let it slide, ignore it. You don't, hate on me for it. So that's my opinion for why I'll never make a second YouTube channel. I don't really see the point in it. I think all it does is split your audience in half, and, it's like, I just don't see the point. Everything that I ever make will be uploaded to this channel, Gitchy1230. Next question from Alex. What is your favorite GTA or any Rockstar game? Well, you say any Rockstar game, it's definitely going to be a Grand Theft Auto game. And I think to answer that question is probably, honestly, this is probably what you're expecting, Grand Theft Auto 5. It's just really close to perfect in my opinion. There are a lot of things they could have done a little bit better, but overall, groundbreaking game, revolutionary game, and overall they did a really good job on it, and it's, in my opinion, the funnest Grand Theft Auto to date, and the one with the biggest replay value. I always find myself going back to it, so I think that Rockstar pulled off something really good with that. Next one's from Daniel Ruiz, and he says, Gitchy1230, do you think GTA 4, he meant to say GTA 6. Do you think GTA 6 will take place in Vice City, or what other city do you think of? Alright, that's a good question, and Vice City is possible, because if you think about Rockstar, and let me see, we're at 10 minutes already. Ooh, hopefully by the time I edit out some of my screw-ups, this video will be a little shorter. Anyways, as we know, Rockstar revisited San Andreas, because obviously there's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Then in 5, they revisited. In Grand Theft Auto 3, Liberty City. Then Grand Theft Auto 4, they revisited, and they kind of made it better, and they redid it. Now, Vice City is, if they continue their current trend, they are kind of set to revisit Vice City, or they might throw us a huge curveball and just do something like Grand Theft Auto London, or something that's just never been done before. Maybe something out of the South, or something out of the North, who knows. It's pure speculation at this point, but if they continue this trend, then Vice City would potentially be next in line. And the final question is from Noob and Cybot. Gitchy1230, in all honesty, how do you feel about Grand Theft Auto 5? I bought mine on day one and was quickly bored of online and off. What is your take? Good question. Overall, I really like it, like I said. it did kind of get old. Like, at first, I was playing it 10 hours a day. 5 to 10 hours a day, actually. For the first about week it came out, it was the best thing ever. And then after that, I didn't touch it for 3 weeks, and then after that I got full-blown into it again, and that's where I'm at now. I'm really into it. I find myself going to it almost every day, whether it's to make a video or whether it's to just play around. And oh my gosh, my cat is meowing so hard. Oh man. So guys, those are your questions for today. I think I answered about 8 of them there, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first Q&A. Now what I want you guys to do is leave your questions for future Q&As in the description below. Now, you need to leave some for me for the future Q&As, but also leave your questions that you want girls to answer. I'm not sure what I'm going to call that series yet, but basically anything you want a female opinion on, you know, it can be anything, but make it interesting, because we're going to be... Oh my gosh, hold on one second. Oh man. You... Oh, you are so loud. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, so here's my cat. Oh, you look really angry in the camera. But you're kind of happy, right? Yeah, So anyways, guys, that about does it for me. Remember to leave your questions below for those 2 things, and if we get enough questions, then I will have my sister and my girlfriend on answering your questions. And it'll be some real candid, genuine, honest answers. Well, not candid, because obviously they'll know that they're being filmed, but they won't know the questions ahead of time. It'll be on the spot, it'll be honest. And I think the series could be cool if you guys have some questions. So, with that, guys, that about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed this first Q&A, and please stay tuned for more videos in the future. I will see you next time.